Hello everyone, Daniel here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review for The Black Phone 2022. I guess the movie technically is 2021 because it debuted some festivals on 2021, but unfortunately it was delayed until 2022. Movie's out on theaters now. So this movie is rated R with a runtime of an hour and 43 minutes. As of this recording, it has a Rotten Tomato score of 84% for the critics, 90% of the audience, and I very much agree with both. I think I'm kind of in that same space. So this movie is directed by Scott Derrickson, and it's written by. So it's based on a short story by Joe Hill, by the same name of The Black Phone, but the screenplay is by Scott Derrickson and C. Robert Cargill. So if you have no idea what's going on, and I don't think I need to go into too many spoilers for reviewing this movie. If I do, I will definitely give you a warning. So in this movie, Finney, a shy but clever boy, 13 years of age, is abducted by a sadistic killer and trapped in a soundproof basement where screaming is of little use. When a disconnected phone on the wall begins to ring, Finney discovers that he can hear the voices of the killer's previous victims, and they are dead set on making sure that what happened to them does not happen to Finney. This movie stars Ethan Hawke as the grabber, Mason Thames as Finney, and Madeleine McGraw as Gwen, who is Finney's sister. So let me tell you, overall, I very much enjoyed this movie. Like I said earlier, I had been really looking forward to this film. I'm a big fan of Scott Derrickson's work, specifically in the horror genre, although I'm also pretty big on the Doc Strange movie. But yeah, there's something about the way Derrickson approaches horror. And here's a quick little tangent. The Exorcism of Emily Rose is one of my all-time favorite horror movies, directed by Scott Derrickson, starring Jennifer Carpenter, who I was lucky enough to meet last weekend at Dallas Fan Expo. So, yeah. Anyways, back to The Black Phone. When I first saw the trailer for this movie, I was very excited because I love that feel. This movie takes place, I believe, in the 70s, and the whole movie has that feel. It's not like we are cosplaying 70s or anything like that. It feels very authentic. I think the story holds true to a lot of that, and it is a jarring movie. The movie's definitely both entertaining but unsettling. But I think both of things work perfectly to like give the audience a really interesting experience. Um, and the story, it takes its time. I think it develops slowly, but I think it's well paced. As with a runtime of an hour and 43 minutes, um, the story definitely never feels rushed at any moment. All the clues as the suspense builds. It's a very well done movie in all those aspects. I think the movie looks great. I think Scott Derrickson has a really great eye. But I will say, I think the thing that really sold me the most in this movie was the cast. We have Ethan Hawke, who's a veteran, and he's been in a lot of really cool movies, especially some other stuff with Scott Derrickson in the horror genre. Most recently, we saw him in Moon Knight, where he played not the same character, but definitely a similar, somebody with bad intentions. And in this one, he performs a similar role, but just kind of turned up to the next level, really. Very unsettling. I love the design of the mask that he wears. Like, there's really not a lot of deep diving into any of the characters as far as like their motivations and the background. It all kind of comes very naturally. You just see it develop through the story. So I love that there's no like big exposition dumps. Everything's done very subtle through flyers, the news, stuff like that, and things that would happen in the 70s. There's this supernatural connection that just really feels very interesting. So I'm very excited for this movie. But I also really want to commend Mason Thames. I think he was fantastic, especially because he spends a lot of time with Ethan Hawke's character. So you have a veteran like Hawke, and then you have this a young newcomer that does a fantastic job, as well as Madeleine McGraw, like in the role of Finney's sister Gwen, like very good. There are some very intense scenes in this movie, and I think both actors handle it very, very well. So highly recommend this. If you're a horror fan, I think you're very much gonna enjoy this. I would definitely recommend you watch this at the theater if you're able to. because it's a really fun experience. But if not, I think once this is out on home release, it'll be a good movie to throw on a scary night. If you hear some rain or thunder, it is because it is currently raining here. But I kind of planned this to review this better myself. So yeah, highly enjoy this. You can go check out my letterbox review for a little bit more information. And you follow me on there. I review a lot of the movies that I watch, even if we don't make videos about them. Also, as always, thanks for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Sundays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Stay tuned because we have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff, including movie reviews like this one. Make sure to go check out our latest live. We just went live on Sunday, and we were talking about comfort media. Like, what are some of the things that make us feel comfortable and we love to see and revisit when we need a little bit of a feel good moment. Yeah, and make sure to subscribe to our audio podcast, which is a shorter, condensed version of our live shows. And stay tuned for the rest of the week. We'll have way more stuff. If you want us to review any movie, let us know down in the comments. I think we are definitely always up and game to watch more movies. So, as always, thanks for watching. And if you hear the phone ringing, make sure to pick it up. Bye bye.